Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a different video than all of my others because even though I didn't, Mr. Beast obviously didn't reach out to me nor his team. I'm just making this video just because I want to help. So even if it gets out to one person, that's still one more person that may be able to donate money to this amazing project that Mr. Beast has planned. So if you don't know what I'm talking about hashtag Team Seas. If you don't know, Mr. Beast did hashtag Team Trees a little bit ago, where they planted 20 million trees to help out with deforestation and stuff like that. Now, I'm going to share with you guys a story that'll hopefully change your perspective on this. So, I've never given out my location of where I am or anything like that, but in this video I am, just for the sake of you guys to be able to understand, how bad this shit is. I live in Chicago. Chicago is a beautiful, beautiful place, okay? Literally, it's so beautiful. It has its problems, obviously, but one of the main problems that it has is just overall the disgustingness of it. I I don't know how the topic came up, but I asked my dad, um, how many, because I had seen a rat a while ago, and he's like, "Oh yeah, did you know that Chicago is #1 in the U.S. for how many rats it has? The rat population." I'm like, "Even above New York City," and he's like, "Yep, even above New York City." And the next day, I open up the trash can. Two rats come out. One of them is on the fence, and it just stares at me. Then walks into our backyard like it owns the fucking joint. And yeah, that really put things into perspective for me. But a little story from when I was little. So here we have Lake Michigan. Okay, it's a beautiful lake. I love bodies of water. So we went to Michigan this summer. We go every year. And while I was there, I was like, this water is so beautiful. It's like so blue, so clear. You could see your feet at the bottom of it. Like if you're floating or whatever, you could see your feet. It's just beautiful water when you're in Michigan. But you come over here, you go to any one of the beaches that we have, and it's disgusting. There's trash all over, and like, plastic bottles. I think one year there was an oil spill, so nobody could go in the water. It was bad. But I remember this one year where I wanted to go swimming. It was in the summertime. I wanted to go swimming just because I love swimming a lot. And my my mom was like, "Okay, well, let me just check the bacteria that's in the water, how dirty the water is." It was so dirty that if you had gone in it, literally it was almost like a biohazard. That's how bad the water is. So we couldn't go swimming. I wanted to go swimming. I wanted to cool off, but we couldn't because this, like, it's so dirty that it would be like a walking straight into a biohazard zone. So I'm like, what? Like, why don't we just clean it up? Clean up some of the water. The city has, it's in debt. Like, let's be honest, it's in debt, but it has money, that we could use for a good cause instead of using it for useless things. I'm not gonna go too into that, but this project can really help with that. Literally, $1 equals 1 pound of waste in the water that is going to be picked up, and that can mean the world to, locals who live by water sources, to marine animals and wildlife that live in those waters, that inhabit it. We don't inhabit the water, so why are we the ones who pollute it? And yeah, it's just a really good project overall. They're trying to raise $30 million, and if they raise $30 million, then that's 30 million pounds of garbage that's picked up. So yeah, if you could donate to this cause, even just $1, that is a big difference. Um, I don't know about you guys, but I would much rather there be one less pound of garbage in the ocean. Really quickly, there's two videos that I'm going to link in the description it's Optimus's video on this. He states a lot of facts that are very eye-opening, and Mr. Ballin's video on this, he has one of his own personal stories that is even worse than mine's, than walking into a biohazard. I don't know how that's even possible, but he somehow tops it without even trying. So yeah, if you guys could donate, please donate. I don't have the feature yet, just because literally I have like 22 subscribers. But yeah, if you could donate, do that on Optimus's channel, or Mr. Ballin's, because it's just a really good cause. And watch Mr. Beast's video on it as well. And just donate if you can. $1 equals one less pound. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.